Get ready with me while we talk about my YouTube journey. I'll be using bright and concealer. Hi guys, you're welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, you're welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for always coming back to watch my videos. Guys, we'll be doing a different type of video today. I'll be doing a get ready with me. Wow! And I'm really excited because I get to show you guys how I do my makeup, which is very simple. I know I've done a day in my life as a content creator where I showed you guys like just a little bit of how I do my makeup, but I'll be doing a get ready with me. So get ready with me to create content while I talk to you guys about my YouTube journey and how the experience has been for me so far as a young creator. I'm making an announcement at the end of this video, so if you are interested or if you want to know what's the good news, because we have a good news anyways, if you want to know what it's about, you better stick to the end of this video. So I wrote down a couple of things that I would like to talk about while I do my makeup. They are just things surrounding my YouTube journey as a young creator, and yeah, let's talk about it. So I'll be starting off with my primer. Forgive how it looks, but yeah, this is the Black Up Paris whatever. Been using this for a while and it doesn't seem like it is decreasing. So as a young creator or a young YouTuber or an upcoming YouTuber, there has been a lot of challenges, to be honest, and the experience has been a combination of sweet, bitter. I wouldn't say bitter in a negative way, but I can't say for sure that it has been smooth all the way. So the first thing here I wrote is how I started. And one of the challenges I really had was trying to focus on the camera. That can be really challenging because it took me a while to get used to the fact that you are not talking to anybody physically. You just have to create an image of audience in your mind. I'll be going in with my foundation. Like I said, this makeup is going to be a very simple makeup because I don't intend on doing so much. I'm a fan of makeup, and at the same time I'm not really crazy about makeup. Sometimes I just like to be ordinary, or I like to do the bare minimum. So I'll be going in with this foundation. I'll be going in with the IM foundation, enriched with minerals. I just love the color. I think it's suitable for my skin, to be honest. This is how it looks. So I'm just going to dab all around. For my brows, I don't plan on doing so much, but I just plan on keeping it in shape. Pardon me if I'm looking here consistently, it's because there's a mirror in front of me. I'm not an expert, so permits me to look sideways. Being a YouTuber has been a mixture for me, a mixture of different feelings, different emotions, and especially being a Christian YouTuber, because I see a lot of content here on YouTube that do well and they are not necessarily edifying, in quotes, just respectfully speaking, because and sometimes I just ask myself as a young creator, is this not what is edifying? This is what should be storming YouTube, right? This is what should be on everybody's algorithm. This is what should be selling, rather than people, in quotes, people who are trying to promote other things that are not so edifying, right? So that got me in a different kind of space, because sometimes I just get tired. I'm like, this Christian content creation thing is a lot, to be honest. And I kind of found it difficult sourcing for music, because it's like every music platform like Epidemic, Thematic, and the likes, they are great music there, I'm not even gonna lie, but finding a Christian or finding Christian songs can be really challenging. So I'm not saying there are no Christian songs out there that you can get licensed to use for your videos, but it is quite challenging and time consuming, to be honest, right? So that's why most of the time I just use sounds for my videos and I just leave other types of genres and music. So that is one of the challenges I'm currently experiencing as a young creator. So I would also like to establish what is most important to me right now as a YouTuber, to be honest, because I'm not just a YouTuber, a content creator. What is most important to me right now? I'm not even gonna lie, it's not a bad thing to put out content and want to get engagement and want to go viral and want to be seen and recognized, especially for the work you put into it. But one thing I wrote down here is what is most important to me right now is the value I bring, and not just the value. I have discovered, and I'm not just saying this because it's how it's supposed to be. I'm saying this because I've experienced it, and I know for a fact that it works. Before I continue, I'll be going in with my BFF matte concealer. I'll be going in with this concealer. I'm just going to use it under my eye. What is most important to me right now is fulfillment. Guys, I'm not even gonna lie. There's a level of fulfillment I get. There's a level of, if you're hearing any noise, just ignore it. Yeah, so there's a level of fulfillment I get knowing that somebody gets to see my video and something happens to the person, right? Either the person's life is being transformed, entertained, something just happens to the person, right? And I think as Christian content creators, it is beyond putting out content to satisfy your audience. It is for the sake of souls, right? It just gives me joy knowing that my content could win souls out there even without me stepping outside my gate. Like, to be honest, because sometimes I beat myself up so much for not going out on the streets and evangelizing. I'm not saying that is an excuse, but what I'm saying is that there are different mediums, there are different ways to win souls, and this is one thing I love doing. So why not reveal Christ through it? Like, why not? So there's just what is most important to me right now as a young creator and YouTuber is finding fulfillment in the content or the type of content I put out there. And there's just that joy, right? There's just that joy knowing that no matter how small your community or audience is, there's that joy knowing that this is what I'm doing, and a number of persons or a couple of persons are willing to, follow you, basically. I don't know how to explain it here, but what is most important to me now is putting out valuable content for my target audience and reaching out to new people, to be honest. I'm not putting myself in an enclosed box. I'm willing to open up to more people and really hoping for the best. I forgot to apply concealer at the upper parts and the lower parts of my face. So I'm going to do that right now, and yeah, I'll show you guys. I'll be brushing out my brows using this Kaima. Actually, it's a hair wax, but I don't mind. Serves the purpose. Now collabo. I don't know if you guys have seen that trend, but yeah. So, is it a hair wax? Is it for my hair or for my brows? Now collabo. So next thing I would say is what am I looking forward to? I'm looking forward to a lot of things on this channel. It's far beyond the numbers, right? I posted a video a couple of weeks ago. I don't know if you've seen the video, what we really need as Christians. Tell me why I'm not surprised that video did not get as much views as I would expect. I wasn't surprised, guys. I'm not kidding, because it's like I got a hint from the Holy Spirit that video would not do well. In fact, I think people have different concepts. This is just an aside though. I think people have different concepts of what a video doing well should look like. Is it the numbers, right? But anyways, that's just an aside. But I got a hint that the video would not do so well. I mean the numbers. And when I'm talking about doing well now, I mean the numbers. And I wasn't surprised, honestly, because I know what that video contained. Like, I genuinely know the value of that video. So I just wasn't surprised. Not because it's not a great video, I just knew somehow, right? So what I'm looking forward to is creating valued content for my audience, right? And not just valued content, like I said, the fact that a video I put out could be useful to just one person, and maybe the person planned to commit suicide and saw the video, I'm like, oh, I wanted to commit suicide, but now I'm not doing that anymore. It's a win for real. Like, I think that is what matters. So that's what I'm really looking forward to. I'm also looking forward to my channel growing. Of course, we will be many. We are growing, so we'll be many in due time. But what I'm looking forward to right now more is the value my content is adding. I'll be going in with my eye pencil. I don't know where I got this from. I don't know what shade this is, honestly. I'm too lazy to sharpen the edge, so I'm just going to fill up this place. Like I said, I'm not doing too much. I just want to conceal and move on with my life. All right, so for concealing my brows, I'll still be using this concealer, and I'll be mixing it. I still have a little from my foundation, the one I used earlier. I didn't even cover it. From this, I'll be mixing this and this to conceal my brows. Guys, disclaimer, I'm not saying this is the perfect way to do your makeup, but this is just a guide, right? I feel like there's no particular pattern as to how makeup should be done. Just do you, right? Do what works for you. It is your face. You understand what works for your face. So I'm just doing me and making use of what I have. So this is the two shades that I'll be mixing. I don't want to put too much, so there won't be excess, right? Already mixed it up, and I'll just go ahead to conceal. Usually I've seen people using different shade like of concealer. I think the top is usually brighter and the under part is a darker shade. Like I said, I just want to move. I'm just a girl. I just want to move on with my life. Another thing YouTube is now more of for me is creating memories. I can't even explain how this helps my soul. I'm always surprised when I see fellow creators or some creators, not everybody though. I see some creators or I hear some creators saying that they cringe whenever they watch their videos. I'm not talking about old videos. I'm not talking about throwbacks now. It's normal to cringe when you watch your throwback, especially when you have bleached, right? It's normal. But your videos, like normal videos that are still pleasing, even old videos, I find it surprising because there are days I feel down, there are days I feel tired, there are days I feel overwhelmed, there are days I feel bored, there are days I feel happy, there are days I feel not so great, there are days I am full of energy, there are days I'm not so full of energy. Either ways, on those days, my content keep me going. I'm not even gonna lie. I go back to my previous videos, like my old videos. Guys, I'm using left hand. I'm so sorry. This is, I don't know, not so good with my right hand, so I'm just going to do what I can do. So as I was saying, right, on those days, either ways, my content keep me going, and I love creating memories. I love the fact that I can go back to a video I made 3 years ago and just watch that video and smile, right? Remember, okay, this was what happened that day, this was how I felt that day, this was the fun I had. Like, I just think it's a plus, right? And I think it makes so much sense. Like now, recently, I lost my grandma. May her soul rest in peace. I really miss her, right? So there are days that I made a video on my channel where I traveled to the village and she appeared in that video. So on some days, I could go back to that video and just watch, right? And be like, oh, look at Granny, and all of those things. I think it's so nice. The fact that I'm able to document my life through YouTube. Maybe not the whole process, because sometimes I don't like sharing certain things, but what I'm comfortable sharing with, I will share. Because I have the privilege of documenting my life. So I think that is what it is for me, to be honest. That is what it is. So I'm almost done with my makeup. Like I said, it's a simple look. I'm not doing much. I think this brow looks better than this, but I can't be bothered. I really cannot be bothered. I should be bothered though, because I might not look so great in the video if something goes wrong. So that is the end of how I feel about YouTube and my whole YouTube journey. If you have more questions, you can drop it in the comment section. Now down to the good parts. Can we skip to the good parts? All right, I think this is the part where most of you have been waiting for. If you're an OG of this channel, let me start there. Raise up your hand. Let me see you. I just want to add more foundation, so I don't know. I just feel like, so this won't waste. If you're an OG of this channel, can I see your hands up in the comment section? Guys, I'm just here having fun. No? You guys should not mind me. Can I see your hands up in the comment section? So if you're an OG, you'd most likely know that this is not how our video used to look. It looked different. It looked like, I don't know how to describe it, but yeah. So I got a new device. Let's cut to the chase. I got a new device, and I'll be going in with my blush. I'll be using, it's quite old and it's already all over the place, so I don't mind. I'm just, so long it does the trick, I'm just going to go in with it. I want to do red lip, guys. I want to do red lip, and that's because of the kind of content I want to create. I'm not really a fan of red lips, but I hope it looks good on me. So I'll be using this shade, a pink shade. It's quite pigmented, so I'll just be going in with this. Don't have that brush that they use, so I'm just going to do mine like this and move on. Right, so I was saying I got a new device. Give it up. And that's because I just felt the need. Not like I felt the need, right? It was actually needed, and I also felt it, right? I felt the need to invest more on YouTube, right? One of the things I'll say as a young creator, an investment, is do it at your pace, to be honest. But at the same time, when you feel the need and you see an opportunity to invest in your gadgets, please do. Because I think it sort of makes you more serious, knowing that you put in a lot of money to actually get that ring light or that camera or that phone or whatever it may be, that microphone. I think it sort of puts you on your toes, because sometimes you'll be getting the urge not to create content or not to do anything at all, but the fact that your equipment is there gathering dust is not enough reason for you to get up and create content. But that's just an aside, like I'd always put, it's just an aside. So I got a new device, and one of the reasons why I got it is because, number one, as you all know, or maybe not, my phone has been troubling me, or it has been giving me issues, and obviously I would have to change it at one point or the other. So I just decided that, okay, I'm going to get a new phone. Like I said, I also saw it as an investment to do better on YouTube, constantly reminding myself that I spent this amount of money so I can create content on here. Guys, I don't have setting powder to put under my eye, so I think I'm just going to move on. I want to line my lips quickly. I'll be using this shade of this lip liner. It has vitamin A and E, waterproof, extra protective. Are you sure? It says Kiss Golden. This is different from the one I used earlier. It says Kiss Golden. I'm just going to go in with it. The essence of this announcement is to get feedbacks from you guys. Let me know how the visuals look, and if it is better. The reason why I'm unable to use my microphone is because that one was specifically designed for iPhone. So they said I'll need to get a jack in order to use it. So I think I'll just get the jack, and anyhow it goes, I'll update you guys on this channel, because you guys are my G's. That's all about the announcement, and I would really like to thank each and every one of you. You guys are my G, right? You guys are my G, and I'm super grateful for all of you, because you guys are my G. Honestly, you are my G for life, right? So that's it about my device. So, and that's it about my YouTube journey. I honestly think there's no one way to doing this YouTube ooh. Hey guys, this is the finished look. I think I should put on my wig just for a better view, and then wrap up this video. Can you see something? Using this green tea powder, you guys must have seen it on my channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, guys. I'll see you guys in the comments and on my next video. Bye guys.